Hey guys, thanks so much for joining me for another quick and easy recipe. I am so excited for today because I'm going to be sharing with you guys how to prepare my Tia Rocio's bunuelos. But this isn't just any recipe, it was passed down to her by her mother, and I'm so lucky to have it because there is no other dessert as light and crispy as these little treats. They're typically rolled in cinnamon sugar, but of course today I'm going to be dipping them in chocolate. Now let's get started. Start off by adding a cup of all-purpose flour to your bowl, along with 3 tablespoons of sugar. We're making a pancake-type batter here. Go ahead and add an egg as well as 3 tablespoons of melted butter. You're going to finish this off with a teaspoon of baking powder and 1.5 cups of milk. Add the milk a little at a time. As you're mixing, you want your batter to be not too runny, but not too thick. Give everything a good mix, and when the mixture resembles a pancake batter, but without any lumps, cover your bowl and allow it to chill for at least 2 hours. By allowing the dough to rest, we'll ensure super light and crispy bunuelos, and also it'll help the cold batter adhere to the hot metal mold. Now this here is some oil I'm going to heat up in my small pot. Use an oil with a high smoke point like canola, but if you're looking for something not as bad for you, don't forget about avocado oil or coconut oil, which can resist the high heat while frying. If you have a thermometer, go ahead and use it for this recipe so you can see what temperature you're working with. It'll just make things much easier if you adjust the heat medium to medium-low, keeping the oil between 350 to 375 degrees. Now, as you saw, I'm heating up the metal of the bunuelos mold. You want to always work with a hot mold so that the batter will stick to the metal. If your wand is cold, the batter will just slide right off. Once the mold is dipped into the batter, go ahead and submerge it into that preheated oil. Give it a little jiggle, and if your first bunuelo doesn't release, feel free to separate it with a fork. Allow it to fry 1 to 1.5 minutes, give it a flip to brown the other side, and once golden brown, place the bunuelos on a paper towel lined plate. For those of you new to my channel, welcome! I post new videos weekly. Be sure to subscribe and click that notifications bell so you won't miss out on them. These little guys cook up fast, and be sure to make plenty because you guys, the light and crispy texture is so addicting. Nobody will be able to stop at just one. Now these are good as is, sprinkled with cinnamon sugar, but you know me, the more colorful, the better. I have here some different colored candy melts. I'm gonna dip each bunuelo into the melted white chocolate and give it a few sprinkles. Forget about all the other treats at the party. These bunuelos are always gonna be the hits. They're just so much fun to eat and so satisfying. If stars aren't your thing, there are millions of different shaped molds. I'll leave the link below where you can buy them from. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick and easy recipe. Be sure to stay tuned for more of my videos, all of them always with a unique twist.